We're live.
Yo!
Hi everyone. How you guys doing?
Hello!
New Hampshire, Maine, New York, and Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And Quebec. I forgot myself. So, Canada has been rainy, but not that much. I think you guys have been hurt. I've been more drowned than me.
Yeah. Yep. Thank God I got a snorkel.
Here we got only the rest of the forest from the fire, the forest fires that we got in Canada. Montreal has been touched a lot for those remnants of smoke.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we had the best unbreathable air condition last week.
Wow.
So it was in Canada. That's the fires, right?
Yep.
I mean, I think we're getting a little bit here, Joker, in Pittsburgh. It seems very. I think they said it was kind of trickling on down this way.
Yep.
So I mean, we're not too far away from Canada down where I'm at. So it's been definitely like hazy and stuff like that here with the rain.
Yeah.
That's right, James. Kiss that belt goodbye.
But yeah, the smog has been like a lot around here, but less than like I think 3 years ago when Quebec was on fire, and I think we overlapped the northern USA almost all covered.
Yeah. I was out in the field working, out doing archaeology, and I remember that. I was like, "Wow!"
When we first started 2 years ago, we were getting all the smoke was here in New York City.
It was real bad in New York. Yeah.
2 years ago when we first started, I was like, I wanted to go out magnet fishing. I just got my first Titan. We're like, Dave, let's go to the pond. Let's go to the pond. You can't breathe outside. I was like, screw it, I'll wear a face mask. Didn't help, but I had to get out there.
Hi Connie, hi Tatiana in the chat.
Hi Tatiana. Hi Connie.
Hey Connie.
What was the question, Donnie?
So was it like orange, like the whole?
Oh, it was the strangest thing in my 40 years of being alive. It was red outside.
Oh, red.
Yeah.
Red. Like everywhere was red, and it smelled like a barbecue everywhere you went. You couldn't escape it.
That's what I remember. That's a good description, James. It smelled like the barbecue. Yeah, like you just smelled
terrible. People were getting hurt and getting all messed up in Canada, but man.
Yeah,
like those yummy embers over here.
At least our fires smell like barbecues.
Yeah. Were you a part of that one 2 years ago at all, Joker? Everything was all right?
Oh yeah,
everything was right here. Smell like burnt garbage bags.
Oh, you mean the California fires?
No, in Pennsylvania, just people throw everything in a burn pit, make it go.
Oh yeah. Here we call this country. People in the countryside are doing that. They have a fire pit and they throw everything inside.
Yeah. Even beer cans will burn eventually.
Beer can, not the beer can.
Nothing a beer can do.
Throw it in there. That's the gar. It's just
They drink it.
My beer.
They drink the beer. They throw the can in there and then they pee on the water. I mean the fire. There you go.
Pee on the water, huh?
Yeah, pee on the water.
Hi, Tatiana.
She's actually at my mom's house.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a load time, Colt?
You got rid of her?
I got Rachel's home, about to go to sleep. She has school in the morning, and Jesse's upstairs.
Nice. Hey, make sure everyone here, I don't know who's on here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button.
Yeah, you guys, thumbs up, please.
Give us a quick Kratos smash on that.
Is that the new gang of New York?
The Kratos smash.
Gang.
Yeah. I give you an offer you can't refuse.
That's the New York style right there.
Yeah, but with that color, it's more like I've got an offer you can't refuse.
All I'm saying is this is how I was dressed for the video where we went today magnet fishing, and you needed it.
Oh boy!
Well,
You finally hit one of the most polluted spots in New York.
Oh, did you get that river for real?
We did the Newtown drink today. Yeah.
Oh, nice! Can't wait to see
And
that.
it's scary. It's really scary. Like all you see is signs everywhere, like don't eat anything from the water. And here I am getting splashed in my mouth with the freaking water.
James, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Did you find
But
something
it's
good?
improved a lot. New York City's working on the Superfund sites over here, so they're really dredging. and getting
I've
all that
worked
stuff
on.
out.
Yeah, we've had
The
projects
Gowanus
dealt
and
with the
Newtown.
super fun sites that get kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's scary, but believe it or not, we actually didn't get too much stuff out of it. Like
They're
I
not
think they
super
come
fun.
along with excavator barges, and I think they take everything out. Everything. So good thing we didn't hit that spa, Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you weren't like me one time
Hi, Shangy girl.
doing archaeology in a field that contained what you found out on the sign said biosolids. So we were doing archaeology, sifting dirt, getting our hands on that dirt, looking at stuff. And then lunchtime came, ate my good old sandwich. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you get to the end of the field, there's a sign warning: field is fertilized by biosolids. What do you think biosolids are?
Solid biological pieces.
Yeah. Of
Dead
what?
bodies.
Hi, Shangy.
Benny, we've got a
Welcome,
special guest just to say hello to you.
Mm.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the fun. Hi.
I can never get away
Hey,
from
now
her.
it's a party. Hello.
Hey,
I
everybody.
can never get away from her.
no,
Tatiana.
But she'd only be there for a few seconds with your mom.
Guys, this is my mom. Right there. That's you could call her Sunny.
Hello.
And her gun is fucking cool to use.
Nice.
Dude, I already heard that enough this afternoon.
At least it's not raining.
What's the gun she had?
I
The
have
water.
her.
Yeah. What's the name of the gun?
You said it was a
Yeah, the
38
Ruger.
right?
Oh, thank you again for letting me use it.
Anything for you.
Nice.
Hi,
I've
Bob.
never even seen one in real life before. Which one is that? The barrel, the one we found in Sheepshead Bay, the 38.
Yeah,
Ruger?
like
38?
the old the old Ruger that
German
like
gun.
the German gun that you see in the movies.
Yeah. I mean, it's the classic, the
Yeah.
classic Nazi gun, right? You know what I mean? That, Indiana Jones is kicking out the hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, Ben. Did you see the freaking find we got 2 weeks ago? Oh my goodness!
No.
Oh, I
What?
saw
It's the
that.
same word you just said, but it's a knife, and I'm just like,
Yeah, that was cool.
three
no
of them
way.
now we found in New York City.
Oh, that's
Let's
right.
call
One is
it-
old and two is brand new. I'm like, no way.
It's
Both
the
same spot.
we call it the end blade.
Yeah. And Bob won't let me
And-
alone. He's like, you need to give me that knife. I was like, okay, if Barbie won't let me keep it here, I guess I'm giving it to you then.
How's Barbie
my
doing?
Goodness, that is crazy. Where did you find that? Just around your local
The
spots?
first one we found is by us. The second one was Canarsie in Brooklyn, Canarsie Pier, which is across from where you were doing some stuff, like right across the water. And the third one was Corona, where we found the safe.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah. And you could do it, and then we go back another 6 months later and find more knives in the water.
Just to keep on getting thrown in there, or
Just so many people, there's thousands of
So many.
people every 5 minutes.
yeah.
Especially
And,
now.
I'm just gonna put you in the back, okay?
Yep.
Yeah. You'll see. Donnie's got they have a little surprise trip down here coming.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have
Mischief.
some fun.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
by the way,
Donnie,
what?
Donnie, did you invite Benny to the wedding?
Oh,
I don't know.
Dude, that's a party right there.
Yeah, you have to arrive with a costume.
Being it's Kratos show up. You should invite Kratos.
Yeah, right.
Mr.
Couple of
Kratos will
chariot,
show up and
couple
bring
stallions.
everybody down to everybody,
Hey, Benny, what happened to the women's clothes?
He's
Jam.
wearing them.
Can you get me? Yeah. So anyway, Joker.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean the lingerie.
Hey, it's 2025. There is no
That's
women's
the way to-
clothing.
Check this out. Why don't we? I got them in. I just got them in. They're not on the website. I'm getting one right now.
Oh, nice. So if any girls want to win a Kratos shirt,
Oh, and it's a big logo too.
yeah,
Shit, I would
I'll
wear
put
that,
my
dude.
name in. because I know that there's a Julie that wants to have one.
Yep.
Everybody in the podcast get one. He's gonna be like Oprah.
I don't have that many, and I definitely ain't Oprah.
So we'll do the giveaway later on, but yeah,
I'm waiting for my sweatshirt still.
Mm-hmm. Those though we do get some that did come in. We're starting to get those finally in. It took forever. We had some issues just getting them in. Finally, we got them in. I mean, it's been months and months since we talked about it last.
Oh.
so
I was kept on looking on the website. I'm like, where are they? Where are they? I want to get.
I have to put them up on the site. I have them. It just is like you got to list everything. I should have did that on this rainy day instead of watching horror movies and working on some Kratos stuff.
Well, you got it. It's your
Hey,
business.
Bob, sorry, I barely look at the chat thing over there.
What's up, Bob?
Bob.
I was wondering, Benny, are you getting new stuff in Kratos Arsenal?
Oh, I mean, we're always working on stuff. I mean, I think the latest thing we had is we introduced kind of the kits, no new magnets, but it's the Titan case kits. So that's kind of like the new stuff we got in right now. I'm trying to think. The latest thing we got, I mean, we have 24 right now. We're at like 24 plus magnets. We got 275 and 900 magnets for like junior members, Team Kratos members. But we're always working on stuff, messing around with stuff. You know what I mean? Tinkering. As of bit like any secret new release, nothing that I'm gonna shake free right now. We're always developing and stuff like that.
You're not gonna make a circle magnet?
Yeah,
like a big ball.
Yeah, a big ball.
Stay tuned.
What are you gonna do with that? Everything's gonna fall off.
Yeah, I know.
We got a cannonball.
No, but did you think of having the shells of 360s with a bigger thickness or something?
The way. Well, so here's the trade-off. The thicker the shell, the less force you're going to get. So you kind of find that balance. Our magnets are built to be light and strong. Like that shell, should last. And if it does get dented after, a plethora of use or a freak incident, we got a shell. You go get another one for $20. You're good to go again. So that's kind of how you'll see other magnets have shells thicker. I think that's to each their own. Everyone does their own thing. I think it adds a lot of weight. And like I said, it's kind of, I think it's, it's just my style's my style. Other folks got theirs.
No, I know that, Benny. But what I meant is just to have like a part of the shell heavier, like the top where you have the knob with the rope. To have that,
so heavier would be good. So yeah, when you think of weights, something like that'd be interesting because it would stir up sediment more. It gives you a little bit more to throw, lighter magnets, a little harder to throw farther versus heavier ones until you get diminishing returns where it's too heavy, then you can't throw it. But, you might find that sweet spot of weight where you can really chuck it out. And then, like I said, if you're in silty stuff, it'll stir it up. So, those would be good, something good to experiment with. I don't have any plans with that right now. One cool thing I was working on, and, man, y'all have been hanging out with Kratos since we started back in the day. We always have that little ding plate I've been messing with. I've been working on this thing. It's not a ding plate. It's kind of like similar to our 360. It's weird. It's like a weird, a fully enclosed 360. So that's kind of like one of the things that I'm working on. Like I said, we do have the ding plate, but once that ding plate, it's kind of like a get out of jail free card kind of thing because it'll eventually come off. It gets dinged up enough. Just the welds will break, so it's just kind of on there. But there's other ones where it's like getting a fully enclosed one, which I think would be cool. But when you're doing a fully enclosed, I don't know. I think it would be interesting, something like that, because we all know the bottom of 360 is the most vulnerable part, right? For obvious reasons, because it's not in the shell. Except ours, we got a ding plate at least. But anyway, I'll ramble on forever. You're getting me started about magnets here.
Hey, Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar. I love it.
Hey, Brown Sugar.
Hi, baby.
Oh, I like the hat.
I like your hat.
Yeah, it's a cool hat too.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Let's
She
get the
had a
party
nice
started.
Benny. So
Hold on. I gotta raise the seat.
I think my battery finally went dead.
Barbie wasn't there last time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Move a little more that way.
Dude, that hat's rocking.
There you go.
So,
Yeah.
Benny, I got a question for you. So,
Somebody special gave me this hat.
oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I know I'm special. So,
Yeah.
So when you tie off your magnets, do you use a regular knot or do you use the clamps?
The old question: are you a carabiner cowboy, or are you a polymer knot purist? Right.
Yeah.
So for me, and I'll go through it all because I've heard you'll hear about all the downs about the carabiner. It's another weak point. It can get stuck. You'll hear all these things about the carabiners. And then, that's why you always hear folks talk about the polymer knot, or there's other knots out there. I'm a polymer knot person. I'm using the polymer knot. I do not generally use a knot. Magnet fishing for a long time. Kratos carabiners are pretty strong weighted. They can get beat up. I've never had any issue where the snag was because of a carabiner. It was because of my magnet.
But since you introduced the aluminum, the aluminum one, less problems to remove it.
So that we used to just have steel. We got the aluminum now. And plus, I like the versatility. Now, mine is because, I have a million magnets when I go out, so I got like this whole arsenal. So I like being able to swap, put this one on, put this one. Oh, snap, I need a hook. Yeah. And also when I go to places too, sometimes I'm traveling a little bit remote. Well, if I'm going to bring 3 magnets, if I have polymer knots on each of those magnets, I'm bringing 3 wet, heavy ropes. I'm carting, because not all places are right off the road on the bridge. Sometimes I've been going to these weird spots. So it's nice. So that's why I like the carabiner. So long story short, I'm a carabiner cowboy. Giddy up.
that's me.
All right. Cool.
Me, for myself, I do use the knot, but it's called a magnetar knot.
You better make sure it's tight every once in a while.
Yeah, no, that knot is it comes with the rope that I buy from them, and I don't buy it; I receive it free.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm using that, and I don't have to buy any rope. But sometimes, I do use the carabiner that you gave me on several occasions, and I do use it a lot with everything else, except for my Titan. That's the only one that I don't remove the rope on it because I'm always using it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's nice for the versatility. That's that's kind of like my thing. I just switch it up.
Yeah.
But it is true. You got to monitor that piece of equipment. It is another piece of equipment to check that, just like the ropes, like, you just got to, check your stuff and know when it's time to go buy another $8 carabiner for another 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we do use a lot of ropes too, because when you go where's concrete and you're always like, you're stretching the concrete with your rope. That's one of the problems. And I think there's a lot of people that getting scratched from metal bridges too, more often than not.
Yeah, sometimes I'll see where I go, some of these older bridges, they'll just be like, have the concrete or whatever, and that rope, I just hear it squealing as I'm pulling that stuff up. And if I'm being lazy and not reaching over and just watching it rub against it, I'm like, oh, I know that rope's like, come on, lean over a little bit.
I would say we started off as carabiner cowboys, and slowly we are now polymer purists. 100%. And I see most people don't like polymer that much because you have to tape the whole thing up. But believe it or not, you don't have to tape it. We developed an anti-cinching method where I just run the rest of the line through a couple of those loops, and it doesn't let you cinch. So you'll get the strength of a full polymer and you'll be able to undo that knot for people like us who don't have a yard or a place to store the magnets. Everything's got to come up right here, so it can remove the magnet and clean everything. So you just run that extra rope through a couple of the loops. You'll never permanently knot again, and you can take it all off. So I might make a video about that, like an anti-cinching polymer knot. It's kind of cool. Maritime, it's a maritime thing, and how because getting knots in the maritime world on a boat on the cleats, getting a knot, especially during the winter in the ice, you have to chop the line.
Oh yeah.
So you think it really helps in a cinch?
Yes, anti-cinching.
My knot is permanently glued to the magnet. Ain't coming off.
I saw the video you made about cleaning. I was like, dude, take it off the rope.
But I see a lot of UK guys using the polymer knot and a lot of tape.
And that's a lot of the old school guys you'll see with that too. Can you
Yeah.
get my keys? Yeah, you'll see that the ones that have been around for a while. They'll have that tape running probably like 3 meters up that line, man. You know what I mean? Making sure it's like holy smokes, they gotta make sure that thing is tight and yeah. I kind of make that polymer knot that end a little shorter and just kind of tie like when I do it, because I do it sometimes, but when I do it, I kind of get it to where that knot isn't sticking out too much. And I throw a little piece of tape on the end of it. Don't get too crazy though.
Yeah. Gold, you look outside of the box right now.
No, I was listening. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Somewhere over the rainbow,
Yeah, sure.
there's coal.
So a lot of us didn't have time to magnet fish lately. Like we said at the beginning of the podcast, a lot of rain during the weekends for unknown reason. Let's say it's Trump's fault.
He brought the rain. God is crying.
Yeah, sunny day for working days and rainy days for
that's the truth. Yeah, that's what it is. Just like every working day, I'm like looking out the window. It's all beautiful out there.
More like the earth is
raining in the
world getting ready for summer. It's washing away the fall and winter.
It's gonna be an odd one, I think, this year.
I don't know. I get the feeling like it's not really going to be that hot this summer.
I hope
I don't know. Usually I think the opposite, but the way that the winter was, I don't know. I just think it's not going to be.
So far it ain't doing too warm. It's kind of. It almost feels like fall, for a while here. It's like, I'm ready to go out and get my hunting gear ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like here, it was like, it stayed winter for like so long. Like there was almost like no spring. And now it seemed to almost jumped into pretty much summer. Almost. But it just seemed it was too much of a switch. So I don't really think there's gonna be that much like pure summer weather.
God just can't.
I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Because we did had a lot of hot days recently. I don't know for you guys. But here, almost the 100 at some point.
Same.
Wow.
Damn. Yesterday was almost 100, right? Oh, almost 90 yesterday. Today, 70.
Yeah. But then, like, not too long ago, we were still wearing heavy jackets. So it's like.
I got a hoodie on right now.
Heavy jacket all year right here.
Pretty much.
I say we just go back to Tennessee. It's okay.
Yes. I'm down.
I still want to go to that bridge, man, and just go get some more stuff.
Yeah.
Donnie would have freaking had a field day if he was with us that time.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if Donnie and Kalina was in the house with us? Like, oh my gosh, that would have been so much fun. Especially with all the taxidermy and everything that was around.
It's a house it's a hunting place.
Yeah, the whole area there. Oh my gosh.
They even got like a pond that you could fish in.
Pond, yeah.
James got his first bass. Barbie did.
Haunted magnet fishing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Magnet fishers actually fishing.
Yeah.
Everyone loved the damn thing, but when that sun goes down, the woods become so active. I was having the anxiety. I was like, hey, we can't be out here.
And the guy lives in New York.
Yeah, right. I can see what's in the street. The police are getting them over here. In Tennessee, you didn't see nothing in the woods.
But that's good. Like
There's so much howling. It was owls. Like,
yes.
oh, in the dude. I was like, no,
Over
can't do
here,
this.
you always hear like alarms, sirens, people yelling,
Bottles breaking over here.
Yeah. Over there, you hear birds. You hear
No.
like trees rustling. Like
No. Dude, 11 at night. We're sitting by the fire.
natural.
We're sitting by the fire. It's 11 at night, and I hear rustling like 20 feet in the darkness in the woods. Like, hey, what is going? Where are we? What the hell's going?
He's panicking, and I'm
It's
like,
Bigfoot.
"Jeez."
And you read that there's bear. There could be bears in Tennessee. Oh,
It's
It was
just
a squirrel.
Bigfoot.
there's deer.
Oh,
It was the Bigfoot squirrel. He's all scared.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Listen,
Terrifying of the woods. Too.
I was more scared about snakes than all the rest.
yeah. We saw one on the road. Remember the dead
It
one?
got
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
Joko hit something with the freaking.
I didn't hit it. Oh yeah, I hit something.
We did hit.
You hit
Oh, yeah.
something, but we didn't know what it was.
We never knew what it was, but I ate it hard.
Yeah.
I had I had blood on the rental.
Yeah.
There was blood on the rental, but we didn't know what it
Blood?
was.
Blood?
No fur, nothing, just blood.
Yeah.
You know what
got charged?
Joko would have done?
No.
This is me. Like if we were all in a scary movie, Joko would be like, "Colt, go find out what it was." That's what he would do because everybody
your
would say,
banana.
Colt, go find out what it was.
Yeah, I'm the driver. Go.
I
Go
don't,
for
we were
scary
on a
woods.
scary movie. Yeah, if we were on a scary movie, who would be the first to?
I would be.
Yeah.
I would be the first one to
him?
die because
Oh, because I'm preparing for everything. If I had
That guy
access,
with a knife. Ah, you want a hug?
I won't know how to shoot the pew pews, but I'll figure it out.
Just
Yeah,
spray
right.
it all. Just like.
Oh!
Me, I'll be like the jock. I will fight the guy or the thing because I cannot run.
Yeah.
I would.
Stand and
I
fight.
would probably be the guy that's like a skunk. He would just basically everything would come out, and I would just get a nasty odor. That would be.
You'll get nasty on you.
No, like I would probably shit myself if I saw somebody chasing.
Exactly what I just said.
Colt's gonna get all nasty with him. He's like, "Hi." Ah!
He's gonna do like chimpanzee and take in his back pocket, and throw it.
Happened to his
Colt starts using all the tricks in the animal kingdom. He starts acting like a rooster getting all mad. Get fire back up. Starts doing the ape.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like out in those woods.
Yeah, then it gets out of control and he tries to do the skunk. No, Colt, don't do it.
Get that back in your pants.
I was fine with the woods because I've always heard as long as you hear like bugs and animals, you're fine. It's when it gets quiet, it's the problem.
Yeah, that's when the
That
woods
was
come
cool.
You know?
It's really, really
Oh, I love
quiet.
the woods.
Yeah, it was still like nature stuff. So I was like, I'm good.
Hey
There's no
Barbie,
predators.
I thought that was kids. When it gets quiet,
Yeah,
oh
when-
shit.
Same thing. Same
Yeah.
thing. It's predators. Exactly.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite movies. I just watched the new one on
You saw the new
Disney
one?
Plus or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Mm.
Oh, it's out already?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, it's like a
on,
cartoon. It's like
Hulu.
but they made it with like one of the game end. I think the Fortnite engine or whatever. It's like a
Really?
little different. It's not a movie, but it's pretty cool.
Oh.
What are we talking
Predator,
about?
killer of predators.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like that.
Killer of Killers.
Yeah. I just watched it today. That was part
Yeah,
of the
but it's
lazy
from
day.
Disney.
It's from Disney, but it's
Yeah.
hey, Disney's come a long way.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, I remember when we just got Disney Plus, it was just like kids, you can put that Disney Plus on and just like kids. Now that they got the Hulu on it, it's like, yeah, you probably can't really do that. Just
Yeah.
next thing your kids are watching Predator versus Alien.
yeah.
Wait until they got the adult section.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Disney at night.
For my money.
Disney After Dark.
Yeah.
I mean, they had Nick at night, so Disney at night.
Nick at night.
Aladdin, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I can show
not a
you my
flute.
tits.
It's not a flute.
Say that.
That's all I'm gonna
Dwarf
freaking
are all
think about
black.
now is freaking Aladdin and freaking probably a monkey or the tiger or some shit, you know?
Why are the
Disney's
dwarves
lamp
are
is
all
the
black
only
and
thing
tall?
getting rubbed.
I'd be like, what's this Disney After Dark show? The Poundalorian.
The Poundalorian.
Coming this summer on Disney After Dark. One man on a mission.
Don't
I
block
thought it
me.
was
Hello.
scary back then when they had "Are You Afraid of the Dark?"
Yeah.
But when I
Yeah,
was-
Goosebumps too.
Yeah,
Goosebumps,
I'm the Goosebumps generation. Yep, grew up on the
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Hold on.
I think they just was it Netflix? Someone just had a new
Yeah, they tried
iteration of that.
to revived it,
Mhm.
but it's like I didn't see it yet. I did see the Are You Afraid of the Dark, the new ones.
Gotta get the hologram
They
original.
redo the stories, but like more modern.
Mhm.
They're cool. The technique that they used to do the horror things are better than what they used to.
You mean
That's
this
cool.
book, Colt?
Scary Stories Tell in the Dark?
An original first edition print with hologram.
Yeah.
I saw the
Uh-huh.
movie.
I got that at the book fair.
They
Sold
did
it, man.
do a movie about that, no?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
made a
Yeah.
movie.
It was it Netflix or something?
I don't remember where it was,
But it was
yeah.
it was I think a series or something.
No, I think it was one movie, but several stories.
Yeah, one
Mhm.
movie, several stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
I think it was
the
released and then was on Netflix, if I believe.
yeah. I remember that creature that was like it almost looked like a potato sack. It came after the guy. Yeah. Whatever it was called, but yeah.
You remember all? Oh yeah.
There it is.
Those are
Yep.
my favorite.
Goosebumps.
They had the movie
I had
Goosebumps
a-
too.
Man, those are in good condition.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
these are all series 1 too.
Man.
Original 1992s.
These are
You
my
know what?
Ooh.
Believe it or not, if you know anything
possessions.
about R.L. Stine, he's coming to New York City on the 22nd and 21st to do signature. He's 86 years old, guys. Get your SIGs in.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better be bringing them books down there.
Yeah. Those are OGs from my childhood. Those are my prized possessions.
Wow.
You guys
You
like R.L.
guys,
Stine?
you guys
gotta head
remember
to New York City.
Unsolved Mysteries?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That music used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was scary when you were a kid because it'd be on the TV, you'd be younger, and it would just come
Yeah.
on and it would be like, the first story was about a couple serial, unalivers or whatever, and then the next story was like some missing person, and you're like, oh man. And then the next one was like some kind of whacked out story. It'd be like something right out there, like aliens. You're like, oh goodness gracious. How was the government handling all this?
Mine was the Twilight Zone when I was a little kid. My dad would watch the black and white ones, and the Twilight
Oh,
Zone
yeah.
was creepy. I was like, oh god, here we go again.
Yeah,
Tales
Twilight
from the Crypt.
Zones, just like Connie says.
Outer Limits. I like that.
Oh yeah, but have you watched the
Yeah.
old Outer Limits?
The old one, then the 90s revival, and then they had a newer one.
Yeah,
But newer, no, it was newer. Twilight Zone came out.
I think there's a new one, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. They even
And
do
then-
a movie Twilight Zone too.
Ooh.
Mine was
it-
Tales from the
Like,
Crypt.
who's out?
Yeah, Tales from the Crypt.
Oh my
That
goodness.
little
Wasn't that
guy,
the
man, he
best?
creeped me out.
I haven't seen that one yet.
So I was young. When I was younger, we didn't have cable. We just couldn't, just no way we were paying for cable, my family. But my one
7,
friend
9, and
was a little
11.
bit more well-to-do, had cable, and I'd go very much Tales from the Crypt. I'd be young, probably shouldn't be watching. We would, stay up late and watch it. Oh my goodness, that show was scary when I was young.
That little guy, man, he's skeleton. He was freaking
Crypt
Yeah.
Keeper,
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
They tried
He always
to
had
bring
like
it
funny
back
little
years ago.
little sayings. He kind of like like his little sayings. It's like this one's to die for.
Yeah. What I didn't like is when they did the new ones. He doesn't speak.
that's
Really?
He doesn't say anything.
That was
Oh,
the best part. That was the best
that's
part.
the best
I
part,
know.
yeah. The commentary.
Mhm.
And then there's the Creep Show, which was kind of what Tales from the Crypt. I do believe one of them was based off there. I think it was Tales from the Crypt was based off the Creep Show, and they did remade that.
Stephen King.
Creep Show used to be a
Stephen King
comic
Creep
book,
Show.
but they made it into a it's like on Shudder, but it's kind of like a Tales from the Crypt kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, maybe I mixed this one, and he's the one that doesn't speak.
I bet you that's it. I bet because he's just like he just kind of does a little bit of like, yeah. He doesn't really say nothing. It's more just like what a stalker would say on the phone or something. Like his credit.
Hi, I love you.
Yeah. Why haven't you called me? Ah!
On your ex.
Oh, no! I was thinking about you. Like,
What is your favorite movie?
See, the only time, when I've had my stalkers, they were just in person. They didn't bother with the phone. They just went straight up live.
Yeah, that's like super out of control. It's like, oh, we're gonna keep this to the phone world and some messages. That's one thing, but now I start seeing you. Now we're next level here.
Yeah, it's like when you go outside, all of a sudden you just see a shadow like so far away. Just like person like, go back inside.
Or you wish it was Michael Myers. The one time you wish it was Michael Myers instead of the stalker. Like, oh gosh, it was Michael.
Even walking, Michael Myers gets to you.
Right?
You ever see Michael Myers trip?
Yeah, there's a guy who made that kind of funny reels on Instagram. No.
Yeah. Did you see the one where it's Michael Myers and his kid, and they just kind of like show up at random Walmarts and do whatever, and they're just it's so funny. It was like he was like at a Walmart or something at some store at a piano playing the Michael Myers theme music, and the kid in the Michael Myers it was Michael Myers big in the play, and then there's a small kid in costume, and he was just sitting there dancing. It was like, I was like, that is hilarious.
Yeah, they did a lot of around their house, and the yeah, he's got the mask. The wife always like, yeah, don't bother about them. It's Halloween almost, or something like that. They're always doing that kind of thing.
Halloween's 8 months away or whatever. Don't worry about that. It's coming out.
Everybody knows the Michael Myers, what the mask was based off of, right?
Hey, Cole, you never look better.
Yeah, it's the Michael Myers mask is from Star Trek.
Yeah, it's the guy from Star Trek.
William Shatner mask. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It's a William Shatner mask, and they painted it, and then did that's just Shatner.
That's how scary he really is. Just thinking, it's like, I mean, can you imagine? Like, so if you're William Shatner, are you kind of like, wow, like that's so cool they did a mask on me? Are you kind of like, I can't believe everyone's so scared of my face? Like, are you insulted, or are you kind of like,
imagine waking up next to him?
Yeah.
Oh, just you.
I mean,
like, wait, hold on. Okay, yes.
I mean, his wife or whatever. If he started getting too like pasty white and looking close to the mask, she'd be like, "You need to go to the tanning booth, honey. We can't get too close." I'm starting to hear the theme music in the bathroom. You're in the background. You got to hit that. You got to hit that tanning booth.
Hi, Connie. Happy birthday to you, hubby.
Happy birthday to hubby.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's funny because Jesse got me an ice cream cake upstairs. She just told me.
Ooh.
Right? It's a Reese's one, and
Reese.
I'm just going to eat the piece today because we forgot about it in the freezer.
Yeah, it's in the freezer, though.
Yeah.
When you put it in the freezer, that's that means that's just later cake. That stuff is good for her. I've eaten later cake months.
Well, it's an ice cream cake, so it goes.
Save it for Disney After Dark.
Oh, you're good forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I opened it up. I was like, oh, it looks brand new.
Yeah. Are you guys more cake or ice cream cake people?
Ice cream.
Yeah, more ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had the chance, if I have the choice between cheesecake, I would say cheesecake, but blueberry cheesecake.
Ooh.
Oh. That's a great
Strawberry
choice.
cheesecake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not a regular. I don't like regular cake, and I don't ice. I'm gonna eat ice cream cake, but I'm not a big.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the ice cream cake.
Yeah, I like cake.
Either.
I make cake. Obviously, I love to bake and everything, but ice cream cake number one. But it has to be the ice cream, not the cake and ice cream one. Ice cream and ice cream is better than the cake and ice cream one.
Carvel with those extra crunchy pieces.
Yes.
That's why I got Dairy Queen one. They got the DQ and they got the little crunchies up in the center of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's a diet killer.
Dude, I'm gonna DoorDash one right now while I'm doing this live.
Oh, there's my cake. Okay, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Benny, do you want to put that shirt on the line?
Yeah, you guys want to? I'll show it to you. Let me grab it here.
Oh yeah.
I actually like the pink. Well, I'm telling you that right now.
Would have went perfect with your pink rope, baby.
Wow.
It's actually a lady's cut.
Somebody.
It's a lady's cut too.
Oh, you have to do it on your phone.
I do.
Yeah.
So I put the hashtag in the chat room, so everyone who wants to participate. It's a women's shirt with the girl.
Ladies cut. So it's not like the guy shirts. I don't know exactly what a ladies cut is, but
it has like
that's
a more
what it is. Yeah,
curved at the bottom,
in the middle.
Yeah,
the waist.
For all the ladies out there.
Yeah.
Okay, not the Colts. Okay.
I mean, Colt, I guess you could wear it if you wanted to, but you know what I mean.
I'll wear it to Pride.
Hey, that little kick out curve out at the bottom might look good on them hips, buddy. You never know.
Yeah, man.
I will look so fabulous. I'm gonna look so great. Oh my god, it's gonna be so great.
Yeah.
I am just going to show my ass to everyone.
Hey,
907. What's up, Mike? How you doing, brother?
I'll tell you this, if I win it, I'll give it to Julie if I win it.
Oh, I already picked my name for Julie.
Yeah, it's like the
I don't think you
the
could
lower
do it
neck
here.
or the V neck maybe. I did it.
I
I did the.
No, it's a circle.
Oh, you knew.
I guess you could do the little cut though if you wanted to. So, see someone do the little. Whoosh.
I used to do that to my shirts in high school. I always had the either the boat neck where it's just like a wider one, or with the V.
So at
It's like-
8:45, I'm gonna draw. Sorry.
Yeah.
How
I always
dare
had
you?
like the shirts that are like tight to your neck.
Yeah.
I could never do turtlenecks. I remember my mom used to get me like turtlenecks. I'd constantly be like squirted.
Oh yeah,
Pulling at it.
Why are my clothes choking me?
Yes, exactly.
Why can't I breathe?
100% of what it feels like. I'm like, I can't.
My shirt's trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Well, that was like I got like a nice like wool sweater or something from my mom or for some kind of someone like it was from family. It was a church gift and it was really expensive and nice. And I put that thing on and I don't know what kind of wool it is. Like it was just like this particular, and it was just miserable. I was sitting there scratching. I mean, you would almost think I was like strung out. You see me wearing this thing, because I'd be like, and I would force myself to wear it. You know what I mean? It's like, but.
Yeah,
it's just like clothes should be like this.
She made it for you. That's why you have to put it on.
Yeah, it was like hand knitted or something. You know what I mean? It was just like I don't know. It was just like it would have been better hat material than I think something under my armpits. You know what I mean?
Hey Ben, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any magnets on a pole?
On a pole, the only ones that for the pole that we have, the Kratos staff, would be like the Artemis and the Helios would fit on that.
Okay.
Because
we don't currently have a staff that I would recommend putting something bigger on.
Yeah, but having
those are more like mudlark, and that's also more for like a mudlarking kind of thing. I mean, sure, I guess you could go off of docks and do stuff as well, but it's more of like I think designed for like mudlarking as your
yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Did they get a Poseidon staff?
We have a Helios combo, which is discounted if you buy both at the same time. But the staff's only like $20. I mean, it's not. It's collapsible.
Nice.
Yeah, but like I said, if you put something bigger in the Artemis, really, I recommend the Helios for it. But I mean, you could put the art, but like for its purpose, Artemis is almost over. You know what I mean? For its purpose, because it's not like you're throwing your mud.
Yeah.
Any longer than 4 feet, like maybe
So
a 5.5
it's
or 6
8:45.
one.
Let's do
Extending.
the draw.
Mm-hmm. Hey, good luck, everyone out there.
Oh, come on.
Who's spinning this wheel here?
So
And
good
it's
on
a
you,
I
Joker.
spent it, but yeah, I did put it for Julie, so it's gonna
well, you know what, Joker? I'm gonna call it full circle because you were the one that actually asked that got my butt moving on the shirts. So it's like full circle now. See, so congratulations.
So I know Julie's not there right now. She's supposed to arrive later in the chat room, but yeah, she's gonna be happy to have the first T-shirt.
Yeah, it's not even on the website. Kratos Fresh, and that was because all the Joker and there's several other lady team Kratos out there that gives me a hard time too about tired of wearing the shirts that are just like the regular probably guy fit
But you should have tried to have not just having the white on black, but having maybe like the pink or purple on black.
Mm-hmm. There's you know what I mean. It's like how many I want to do so many different colors. I'll switch it up too. Yeah, anyone have any ideas? Let me know. I'll be switching up. Testing out stuff. Getting
purple and green. Purple and green.
Check that out.
With a Joker smile on it.
White and blue for me.
Yeah. I was thinking of like doing like a special I don't know, like some kind of like special limited edition shirt or something. My one buddy who we stick with like small businesses and stuff. We work with small businesses, and my buddy who kind of known forever in the same area, he does the shirts. So I was thinking about doing a limited edition one because I get pretty good deals on them. So I'd be trying to think of the idea what to do, something fun, something different, something I won't do all the time.
Yeah.
So
Donnie over there says black and gold.
Yeah.
That's Donnie's colors.
He wanted it as a hockey jersey.
That's what I mean. I seen Colt got that hockey jersey. I like that.
Hold on.
What's up, Casey?
Hi, Casey.
Hey, what's happening? Hey,
Casey Jones.
You just missed the unveiling of the new T-shirts, man.
Yeah, the pink ones.
Yeah.
Oh, and Colt disappeared.
No, he went to get his Citizen hockey jersey.
Yeah.
Oh. You see
because now he's got a fan base now with those T-shirts.
Uh-huh.
You see that Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is gonna be so awesome.
I'm gonna have to see the first one though first.
There you go.
That's the hockey jersey.
Oh. Yeah, there it is.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, 45.
I got the baseball jersey too.
Oh, you're running as a giveaway, Colt? The giveaways?
No. Unless your name's Baby Cakes, yeah.
45.
Baby cake.
That's an alcohol drink.
So Connie asked you to do some neons too.
Neons would be cool.
Yeah.
We
neons
had,
would be pretty cool.
Yeah, we had some. We first started I was making them myself, and we had some, but we didn't put any. But yeah, that would be a good one, and I'm a big fan of that. I think it's a safety thing, and it's like, man, you really think what we're doing out here is pretty crazy sometimes. Sure, sometimes it's a podunk bridge in the middle of nowhere. A lot of time though, you got stuff zipping past you. There's a reason why that construction crew got high vis on. You know what I mean? They want to go home to their family. It would be cool to get some high vis. Yeah, that's a good idea. Excellent idea.
I've been high vis since day one of almost day one. We exclusively wear high vis to Magnafish.
Yeah. I busted my safety vest out. I've brought cones out before. I actually have a funny story where we shut down the road, me and the magnetizer. Oh my goodness. I got a crazy story of well, anyway. Yeah, funny stuff. But we had a fire department one time. Real quick story. We got a magnet stuck. And we magnetizer was in Pittsburgh, and we kind of did a little like get together, and we had a magnet stuck, and we're like, shoot, man, this thing's really stuck. How are we gonna get it free? The local fire department guy was like, you guys magnet fishing, real interested. And we started talking. We're like, yeah, magnet stuck. We think there's a car somewhere. He's like, you want us to shut down traffic? We're like, what? We're like, yeah.
Wow.
We had the fire department shut down traffic, reroute stuff. I brought the truck. We tied the truck to this magnet. I mean, we're sitting there, that magnet popped free. The fire, they're sitting there waving people. I'm like, man, this is like crazy. Got the magnet back. But anyway, that's a funny story.
I actually remember that video.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It was magnet. And Jeff, and the outdoor influencer was there too. It was me, Jeff, and the magnetizer.
Yeah, magnetizer.
Yeah, that was cool. And it was cool that they worked with us because they seen it was an issue. We're just like, like, nah, we'll shut down this lane.
What's squeaking like that?
That's my.
Sorry, that was my. Never mind.
Oh, the squeaking you're hearing is Apollo. In the background, he has one of his toys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nah, he's getting a little excited. He's probably mad because I'm ignoring him.
I thought it was Barbie touching the belly of James.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
The little nipples.
Although sometimes it goes.
Young guys
Just
won't
like
know what that is.
furry boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's excited down there.
I'm excited for 2 weeks. I get to go fishing with Donnie, man.
Oh yeah,
So doing a little get together, huh?
Well,
Yeah,
Donnie's only 2 hours away from me.
That's cool because that's like a reasonable, not super far drive.
Yeah.
We're going
got them new wheels. You got them new wheels. Be driving down there.
All right.
Man, he's
We'll
styling
probably
over there,
be
bro.
taking Jesse's car anyway.
Yeah, we'd be styling them new wheels. That thing looks sharp. I seen that.
Oh, my Renegade. I love it.
Yeah, dude.
It's funny, like Jesse has a Grand Cherokee, and I got the Renegade.
Oh,
Well, Jeep family. But Jesse goes up like if there's not that much gas in the Grand Cherokee, she's like, okay, I'm taking the Renegade instead. Because the Renegade's a 4-cylinder and the freaking Grand Cherokee's a 6. So
oh yeah, it's sucking gas right up.
Yeah, but it's not bad. We don't drive it that much. Like
yeah,
we went to Mass like a while ago with it. It was just me and Jesse. We went to go see my dad, but then we were coming back and we heard a commercial for Dave's Hot Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in New Hampshire by Portsmouth, and she goes up and says, Dave's Hot Chicken, now in Portsmouth. I'm like, what? Jesse looks at me and looks it up. It's like, it's only 6 minutes away. Do you want to go? I was like, you should have told me that before we went just go eating with my dad. Like, I would have went to Dave's Hot Chicken instead,
Hey, that Dave's Hot Chicken, that's a crazy story. Like how it went from a couple guys like frying chicken in their garage or whatever to what it is now.
We all went, except for you, Benny, when we went to Boston. Like, that stuff was so good.
Mm-hmm. I love hot chicken. We're down in Nashville. I was tearing up that Nashville hot chicken down there. Oh wee!
I don't know if you guys had the same thing, but here it's a dish. Hot chicken is a dish. So it's you do you only do like a sandwich, but you put some gravy on it and some little peas, some green peas.
Ooh.
That's it.
Oh.
So it's hot because it's warm.
Yeah. So your bread is all wet because of the gravy, but
That's good though.
It's really good, and it's called a hot chicken.
They call it hot here in the U.S. because your sphincter bleeds. after you're done with it.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny, do you know I still have some of the hot sauce that you gave me?
You know what? I still have. Shoot, let's do. You want to do a hot sauce giveaway, Joker?
Yeah.
I'll go pull out a
I won't
bottle
do
of
that
sauce.
one because I already got some.
Let me go grab it. I only got a couple left, so that'd be a fun giveaway. Dude.
It's so good.
Can't enter. Colt can't enter.
Nope, I'm not entering.
No, you can enter.
No,
Get a
believe it or
double
not,
pack.
I don't want to enter because I want one of you guys to get it. It's so good, by the way.
Me, I still haven't received mine.
Ooh.
Julie,
Julie's in the chat.
Oh no.
congratulations, Julie. You won the ticket.
Yeah.
So,
Let me
Trying,
get you
trying.
big. Here you go.
Oh.
Kratos hot sauce. It is good. It tastes good. You could ask Colt.
Yes.
Professionally made. Not too hot. Little sweetness. I love it.
Kalina will love that. She loves hot sauce.
I got a taco waiting for that hot sauce to get on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got like a whole bunch of balls of it, and it's like, and it's cool. It's like I'll be packing an order, and sometimes you're just like having a great day, and I'll be like, what, hot sauce for you. I'll just like randomly like throw something like the weird like Kratos beat stuff I got. You know what I mean? You're like, what, Jerry in San Francisco? Here's these crazy buttons.
I don't know if you sent it to me. The hot sauce.
You didn't have any hot sauce?
No, but I thought you were supposed to send me one.
Well, you got the shirt already coming, so I can wrap one up in there.
Okay. Because I think Colt wanted us to do a hot sauce challenge to everyone at one point, and I thought I was supposed to receive one because Colt said, "Yeah, everybody's gonna have one."
I may have not just sent it out, I may have in my mind been waiting for a combo shipping for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of, attention deficit is kind of crazy.
So those who want to participate, go and hashtag hot sauce.
Hashtag Colt's not doing it.
And Colt's not allowed. And we'll throw some stickers in there. I got some cool stickers. We
can call it Kratos blood. Kratos blood.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, that's a good name, man.
Kratos blood.
It should redo
Blood
the
of
logo
Kratos.
on it.
Look, there's my hot sauce on my taco right there.
Body of Kratos.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like I said, it's really good.
It's good.
Yeah, and then once Joker gets in, he could do the hot sauce challenge. See who could drink the most shots before crying.
I'll probably bleed to death, but yeah, I'll try it.
That's what we got to do before Donnie's wedding.
Oh yeah.
A shot of hot sauce.
A shot of hot sauce. It says Kratos right there before Donnie's wedding.
Yeah. I mean, but you could put. I mean, I really put that stuff on everything. It is no lie. Put that stuff on everything.
What is that? It's Frank's Odds red sauce or something?
No, if you ever had, it's very similar to Sticker Mule sauce. If you ever had that,
yeah, we got some here.
Isn't Sticker Mule the company? The sticker?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They make a hot sauce?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So one of the things with Sticker Mule is if you spend $100, well, with every order they usually will give you a packet, but if you spend over $100, I think they'll give you a free bottle of hot sauce of their Sticker Mule sauce, or what's called mule sauce or whatever the heck it is. Now, I used to get my stickers from there, so it was nothing to spend $100 easy per order, right?
Yeah.
So I would get tons and tons of these mule sauces, and like the stuff was just there. I mean, because I had so much of it, I just made it rain hot sauce. It was just like eggs, pour it on, because I had so much of it. It was good. I think when I was going through my my mule sauce kick, I think I lost like 13 pounds.
Whoa.
Of biosolid weight.
So at 9 we'll do the. Here we go. It's 9. Let's draw it.
9 o'clock.
Let's go.
We got mail. And Connie! Congrats, Connie!
Congrats, Connie. I hope you like hot sauce.
I'm getting that sauce back.
She's putting that sauce on everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, it's you know, I've never had another sauce taste like it, so it's not just like something. Oh, it's its own unique thing. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah,
but that's coming from a fat kid. I love everything, so
I'm gonna get one hot sauce that I received from one of my sponsors, one of my affiliates. It's the brand that I buy my coffee, Goth Rider. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna show you the bottle. Keep going, guys.
Yep.
Oh, and he's off.
Yep. Well, the big thing I'm going to do this year is I'm going to try to make my own hot sauce. So because I got my little tomato garden growing, right? So I'm going to try it, and peppers and stuff. So I'm going to try to make my own from scratch. I mean, can't sell it or nothing, but I think we good. I'm gonna turn heat up. I like hot. Do y'all like heat or more mild?
Yeah.
Like who likes the heat?
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
That would be Kalina.
Except when it starts getting like serious, like oh man, like a drink of water every single bite. Nah.
Yeah.
Can't taste the food because your tongue is numb. No.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to always
tolerance.
do the challenges. So I was real big on. I would go into like when I was traveling doing archaeology, I'd go into that dive local wing place or whatever and do their hot wing challenge. And I don't know why I did that because it's like you're not really enjoying anything. It's just like wait.
I don't have it anymore.
Drink it all.
Yeah, I thought I still have some.
I can take hot things. I just don't see the point of like, hey, let's see if I can get my head to explode.
Yeah.
Well, because the truth, it's just so you finally conquer the hot battle in the evening. You drink a lot of milk, and you think, "Oh, I'm the victor of this." Until the next day, and then you realize, "Oh, I am the loser." It got me.
Like
one final punch before you. Like,
I got this story to tell you guys about the hot stuff.
And decide this is a good thing.
That's the Barbie.
Like this really hot thing that hurts to eat. I'm gonna eat more of it. Like, who was the first person to say
That's
that?
like a lactose-intolerant person. Give me some milk and eggs and butter.
Yeah. Oh, it hurts my tummy. I want more.
Next time, I want to like just liquefy myself.
Yeah.
So I did I was doing Facebook lives for a while before just being bored, and I did the one chip challenge one.
I need it.
Oh.
And I did it, and I was doing the bread and the milk and stuff. I felt like more stuff came out of me than it went inside. I was overheated. I jumped in the shower. I'm getting sick everywhere, and all this stuff, right? And everything. And of course, what Jesse does is because when you do the live before, you would have to push, like, go to live, like, put it on there. She didn't put it on there, so the whole video got messed up. Like, it didn't go up. I was so mad.
Oh wow!
But then I was happy because nobody saw me get sick.
But there's a lot of videos of everybody getting sick or destroyed by those challenges.
You know how the box is like coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the Talkie chip something.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The one chip challenge and one nut challenge.
I say The reason why it's a coffin and the chip comes in a plastic bag is so when you die from this, all your ashes can go in that little bag and put you in the coffin and you'll be good. Like, he's done. Okay. Like,
Hey, you ain't never dealt with hot pepper, so you did what I made the mistake of doing. Was sitting there doing the limbo with my genitals underneath the bathroom faucet. Well, they always say you always hear when you're cutting hot peppers, wear gloves because you don't want to rub your eyes. Well, guess what else you don't want to do? You don't want to go and cut a whole bunch of hot peppers and go real quick and take a whiz, and then not wash your hands before you do that, and then after the complimentary shake, you know what I mean? I started noticing something. It was just like, then it like clicked in. And it was like, oh God. Now, mind you, I was at a hotel. So I was in a hotel room because we were cooking, grilling out. And the only way to cool off I could think of was to kind of like limbo myself underneath the faucet and just put that stuff on cold, full blast on my stuff.
Yeah. Like, honey, we need to have a talk.
And I tell you what, I've cried at funerals, I've cried at weddings, I cried at bar mitzvahs, but I never cried as much as that.
That must hurt.
It wouldn't. It was like, and then, hey, you start trying to get inventive. Like, what if I just pour milk on it? Will that work? I don't know.
Oh my God!
You're the dry coffee creamer in the hotel. Complimentary piece. Just trying to cause some kind
more
of
creamier, better would be.
You're just trying to save your. It hurts. It hurts.
Cream of mushroom soup.
Yeah.
I only think
it still doesn't hurt.
Matzo ball soup.
That's the worst. I
can just see Benny doing the American Pie thing and just putting his genitals in the American Pie. But
I'm telling you, it was like contortions.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Rich is yelling for me.
I'm not a guy that does stretches every day, so you know what I mean? It was a challenge.
Oh man.
I did try one of the chip challenge, but I don't think it was the strongest one. I think it was the level like 3 or 4. Still high score, but no, I did just eat like a partial of it. Forget it. I'm really a wimp for that.
Oh, I love that show. What is it? Hot Ones or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
I love seeing all these like celebrities, I guess, or whatever. I love seeing them under the heat. I think it's so funny because it's kind of surprising who really is tough. Sometimes you'll see the big macho action star tapping out real soon, and then you'll see whoever, like a leading lady or whatever, he was like, oh, I'm probably gonna check it out after 3 hot ones, and just like buries it. It's like, give me more. It's like, whoa,
Hi, George.
Hey, real deal. George. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Turn that down.
Have you seen the one with Kevin Hart's that it goes into the glass bathtub?
No, I didn't see that one.
It's with ice. The ice bathtub thing. I think it's cold balls or something like that. Or you don't have balls. Something with balls.
I would be able to eat hot wings if I had that set up. I think I can go to the next level.
He did had Dwayne Johnson, a lot of big names in the athleticism, in the sport industries, doing that show. So the first one that goes inside the tub and stay there for a while wins the challenge. But at the same time, it's an interview.
Oh, we should do a magnet fishing version of that and get.
I was trying to do that, but with comedians from Quebec, I'm trying to do something like that, but they don't freaking care of anything. So.
Let you know I gotta be out off this around 9:30, guys. So
you have a curfew?
I gotta be
Oh,
up
needs that beauty
early
sleep.
to get Jesse to work because our Grand Cherokee is actually at the shop right now, so I gotta get.
Oh no!
Tomorrow morning, you mean?
It's going in. Well, we put it there tonight, so tomorrow it's gonna get fixed.
Okay.
They
It's
doing?
getting
Are they
brakes done
doing
and stuff.
any of the Jeep people out there? They doing the ducks thing, hiding ducks in your engine compartment?
A lot of people do
In
the
New York
ducks.
City, they're doing it here. They put a duck in when you. My brother's
You
car
know,
got
the
repaired,
lady
they put a
that
duck in
started
it.
that was from Maine.
Huh.
She did it because she had a special needs kid.
Yeah,
and
that's where it started from.
Yeah, it was from Maine,
Oh,
but she actually passed away recently too.
Oh,
Really?
And they're still doing that for what reason?
I don't
It's
know.
just
It's everywhere now.
It's to say, like, if you see one Wrangler or another Jeep, and they'll go up and if they like their Jeep, they'll go up and put one duck there and say, "Hey, I like your Jeep," kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a thank you.
I was
Okay.
I was actually looking that up the other day. I was like, why was there, how many Jeeps have ducks?
Yeah, it's a thing to support disabled children, right, or something like
Yeah.
Not cool.
yeah, it is cool.
It's a nice initiative.
Mhm.
I have ducks like this big, and I got freaking a whole bunch of ducks. So it's like Tennessee. When I went to Tennessee, not for magnet fishing, but the year before that, we didn't know about it, but we went on Jeep Week, and there was like probably 60 to 70,000 Jeeps from all over the world come
Damn.
just up, and they would have a parade of Jeeps just going down.
Oh,
And
I
it-
remember. You showed videos of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember videos.
and it's freaking crazy. Like, how many people? I know we had a whole bag of ducks in our suitcase when we left Tennessee.
That's wild.
Yeah, don't do that in San Francisco.
That means something different.
It's not the docks they put on.
Stop, Rachel.
What?
Rachel's yelling at me.
Okay.
Uh-oh. You in trouble.
I'm always in trouble.
You're in big trouble, man.
Rachel, shut up. People can hear you talk.
Oh.
No.
Oh, we can't hear it. I don't think
I
we
hear
can hear it.
nothing.
On here.
I always noticed, like in the Jeep, there's like a lot of camaraderie in that community.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Really.
they're honestly kind of like a biker gang, but only they got four wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. My buddy had a Jeep, and it was like every time he would pass someone else with a Jeep, it was like an acknowledgement to each other, just kind of like how bike riders do. Yeah, it was like, and it was like every single Jeep is just like this, like. We got
a lot of people put the peace signs up, like, all that stuff. Like, they go like this. It's the love.
Also,
like if you go to
yeah, so don't ever mess with anyone who has a Jeep, because you never know. All of a sudden, you might see a whole bunch of lights turn on all around you, and it's like, oh, it's not. There's 37-hour Jeep owners here. They be sticking together.
Benny, you went to was it Gatlinburg, right?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Love that.
Gatlinburg's a big Jeep town. That's where I was when I went to the Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Those two towns right there. If you go to most of the stores, it's all Jeep stuff and Sasquatch.
Right. James, it's so crazy with Bear down in Gatlinburg. So I was down there doing you can walk the strip and do a little like cider tour or a moonshine tour. I was hitting all the cideries up. You get free samples. So it's like getting tore up for free. I was sitting there at the bar at this one place getting my samples. I look over, there was a bear right at the entrance coming in. You know, me, I started getting a little puckered up. The lady just started pouring me my next drink, was like, that bear's here all the time. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, what do you mean it's here all the time? Like, don't we need to call the officials? And it just sat there, like looked a little bit, hung out. People were taking pictures, probably, then just like moved on. But I looked up, I'm like, holy smokes, this thing's right here. All of a sudden I was like, going to be like, oh, am I going to be a statistic here? Bear Mall in Gatlinburg. It was crazy. I'd never seen it. Just hanging out right in town. I mean,
can you just imagine if that bear went right up to you, looked at the bartender and says, give me a shot?
Yeah. I was like, you can serve him first.
He'd be drinking everybody under the table, bro. He'd be like,
I'm talking 15 feet away, James. Like right
Oh
at
my
the
God.
like crazy.
The only time I
Crazy.
ever got that close was at the Bronx Zoo.
Hey, I was a couple ciders deep, so you know what I mean. Like we need to get help down here.
You are so
James,
cute.
that's not true. That's you even get closer than that to a bear. I was in
Which
your
one?
arm, man.
Yeah.
I was in your arm.
Yeah.
No, but like
Be
like
right
for
back.
me, you know what you should have done, Benny?
What?
Let's go up and be like, hey, be all joking, be like, you gonna be part of Team Kratos?
Yeah.
I'll get you a hat.
Yeah.
Bear challenge.
I got this Viking helmet that'll fit you perfect. We put a magnet on that paw. I'll be right back in a second.
That's a funny story because we went Tennessee, and I think it was last year. Tatiana loved this place called it was a candy place, something monkey, chocolate monkey or something like that. And
Okay.
I was watching a video and friggin' this bear went into the candy place. That's the worst thing ever.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Because they went into the candy place and he was just eating all the candy. And of course, bears like sweets.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's like, I felt bad for Tatiana. I'm like, Tatiana, don't watch this, man. You're going to get so mad. That candy store's all torn up now because the bear like ripped the shit out of it. So, but I didn't see any bears in Tennessee, but I was watching videos of people like one went to his car, got into the car, like it's crazy.
Yeah, we got a lot of that here in Quebec too.
Yeah.
But a lot everything that's north, there's a lot of bears that do that when you're in the wildlife countrysides. They do get inside cars. They do ravage all your things
stuff.
around your house just for food.
Yep.
And this all happened when it's after winter, because at that moment they need to eat something.
Oh yeah.
So they will go anywhere they can go.
Yeah, it's because they need to get that fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to be fat back.
It's just like James and me and you, Joker. Like winter time comes, winter's over. We had to go out and get some food, you know.
Oh, I thought you thought it was like magnet fishing. When winter is out, we need to magnet fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. The water is unfrozen.
Come out of hibernation.
Where is where's the seas not frozen? We'll go magnet fishing there.
Yeah.
Ben, so the latest the magnet we got in, my dream magnet, still haven't put in the water because I'm scared. I do not. I'm like, babe, let's go to this one. But what if it gets stuck? Let's go to this one. What if it gets stuck? Let's go to our local pond. What if it gets stuck? I'm like, oh my God, I don't even want to use it. I waited 2 years. I got it right there. I'm like, I just don't want to lose it.
You just put it like in a showcase and just like let it chill. You know?
Did you receive your famous one?
Yep. I got the world's most powerful 360 magnet.
Really?
Yep. Most powerful one on earth. You're gonna love the video when it comes out when I finally make one.
When are you going to put the video me and Julie were in New York?
That one I might do this Sunday.
Okay.
Coming up.
It's nice to have a backlog, huh?
Yeah. We only have about four or five more.
The trip I did with you in New York, I made 4 videos of it.
I know. I'm like, what the heck? I'm gonna make one.
You didn't have anything. Me, everything was cool in what we got.
Yeah, we did find the pew. We found that pew.
Yeah.
You found the thingies.
Sorry.
So
yeah, the next video is gonna be out for myself. That's gonna be out on Tuesday.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, I'm
Hi,
going.
Talca.
What is this translated for?
Saludos con tardes desde Chile para todos ustedes, amigos, hasta los Estados Unidos. I'm sorry if I mispronounce something, Talca, but thank you, amigo. Gracias.
What people from Chile.
Normally, what he does, what he's saying every time he comes in is he salutes everyone and says, "Everyone to have a good night."
You too.
Right.
Is it morning in Chile, or is it?
No, it's the same. I think it's almost the same time as here.
That's cool.
Everyone's on Eastern Standard Time. Hanging out.
Yeah, for us it's Eastern Standard Time, but them is, I think it's like middle of
Chile middle
South.
time.
I think it's almost the same times. I think.
Nice.
I did that one time. I was gonna hop on a live and hang out, and asked what time it was. You know, I was like, "Oh yeah, so this time." It's like cool. You know, I didn't think nothing of it. It was and it was like, "Oh wait, different time zone. Shoot, I'm 2 hours." You know, hey, we still partying? You know, how's it going? You know, sorry, a little late.
Anyone know the plans for GMD, Global Magnet Fishing Day?
Yeah.
I have not heard anything like major, like with the organizers or anything. But you know, I mean, at least we'll be out doing something. We try to make some kind of day of it and do some kind of thing. It's coming up, so I really don't like know what to do. Like, you know, really not my kind of thing. My event to like take over or anything, obviously. So kind of waiting to hear some stuff about it. But has anyone heard anything?
I haven't heard anything yet. And I think Donnie, you're coming down around that time because it's been July 7th every year. July 7th or 8th. When are you coming down again, Mischief?
13th.
I was gonna say, if you're available, Ben or anyone else, like, dude, we're probably gonna hit the Sheep's Head Bay without Joker this time.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. I'm gonna, you know, normally like go here with a couple like local folks who are around the burg, but I wouldn't mind going out doing a short
Benny, just to give you a heads up of what you can find in Sheep's Head Bay. Julie found something, and she will show you.
Ooh.
Where is it, Julie?
Le premier.
That's the first one. That's the second one.
James.
It's one for each hand.
Yeah. And funny thing, she got the first one on my birthday a year ago. After that,
I'm surprised it was magnetic. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't remember. Johnny's Corner made a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Le T-shirt.
So cool.
So the T-shirt shows Julie Quinn.
Oh, that's cool.
Two
the-
boys.
Oh, check that! Nice, yeah.
But at that moment, she only had one, and she caught a second one.
Nice.
That is sweet. Heck
So
yeah.
Joker, keep your mouth
That's like
shut.
two guns in your hands, basically. They're so
You gotta
illegal.
make a nice belt buckle out of one of those, and you can have it with you all the time.
But those
Some
are
states, it's probably
replicas.
easier to have a pew pew in your hand than those are for some reason.
Mhm.
Those are so illegal, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's
Joker better
nice.
keep his mouth shut.
And one was found in Sheep's Head Bay.
Yeah.
So if you come through on the 13th, Benny, it is.
I would love to
open
get a
game,
matching
dude.
set myself.
Yeah.
Funny thing, Benny, she didn't see what she won.
Check this out.
Julie, regarde qu'est-ce que t'as gagné.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice.
And it's an actual like lady shirt too. So
Ouais, c'est vraiment un chandail pour femmes.
like,
Accentuates the shape. Accentuates your shape.
it's not just our like normal
Thanks,
guy
Benny.
shirt and
Yeah.
pants. Yeah, congrats on the win.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joker, you don't have
You
to
gotta
get her
find
a
the dad
ring
bod,
anymore. She
dad
has
bod ones.
freaking 8 of them.
Yeah, I know, and she punched me with that.
Yeah.
Look look at the difference.
That one's no joke. Holy smokes!
So
Holy, look at that.
the gray one was in Canada,
Oh,
and the black one was in Canada too.
How heavy are those?
George, I hear that. George
Yeah.
Robinson, I hear that.
Those bears must be big up there if you have to use them to fight them.
Julie, on va aller vivre au Kentucky, c'est pas illégal.
Ah, pour vrai?
Ouais.
Non, mais dis qu'il faut trouver une façon, je veux les rendre légales, mais je veux les voir comme ça, mettons.
Okay. So what she's asking is that she wants to get them legal, and in a way that how it's presented to people that comes at her house to see it as a decoration. You see two fists with the knuckles, the brass knuckles with it. We thought of doing it like yeah, but you need to slide them in
you need to get some plaster casts of your hands, and then have it like on a stand.
Yeah.
Printed this part
next to the bed nightstand in case you hear any intruders or anything.
Slide the fingers through the hole.
Then you
but the problem is that if you do like a cast, you need to already have those in your hands.
So if a bear breaks into your house, you can knock them the hell out.
No, because they're first they're hidden. She cannot use them. That's one thing, and because it's not supposed to be there. So yeah, they're unreachable at all time, except for now because she knew that she's gonna show it to you.
Yeah.
Hey, put a chain through it. It's a necklace. Put it.
What
are you talking about?
Get the belt down here.
What are you talking about? You mean this decorative necklace piece? Come on.
But James made the best reaction when when he saw that brass knuckle. Oh, damn! It was priceless. I love the enlightenment you had in your face.
It's one of those. It's one of those, Ben, where you're fishing, like what Bob did with me last year. You're fishing. You're 2 feet from the guy. He gets the AK-47. You get the paper clip. I'm like, I was right there.
Hey, that's what happened. That's what happened to us on Global Magnet Fishing Day. We were down there, magnet fishing, doing our thing, and the kid was regular fishing, interested. He was like, "Can I try?" It was like, "Sure, bud. I got extra magnet. Go grab one, have fun." And I was like, "Well, we didn't work this area up 15, 20 feet away." I said, "Yeah, go ahead. It's fresh. We didn't work it yet. Good luck, kid." First cast, he pulls out a freaking, pew, pew, pew. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa. Yeah. Like it was a long one, but it was just like, oh, like, beginner luck.
You don't want that.
But I was so happy for him. Well, even like a funnier story about it. So like the dad was there, and the dad was just like, "Yeah, way to go!" But you know what I mean? He was all psyched and pumped. And I was like, "Man, this is cool. You mind if I post this on social media? And ask permission and stuff." I was like, "That'd be cool." You know what I mean? Have them sitting there like having fun, global, in the Global Magnet Fishing Day thread. He's like, "Heck yeah!" And I like posted it up, and then all of a sudden it was like a day later. I guess Mom got wind of it. She was like, "Oh no!" She's like, "Hi, Kratos. Hey, thanks so much." Kid keeps talking about had a blast, but because she didn't know, she was concerned about police, didn't really know the deal about it all, thinking it was some kind of, bigger than what it was. But I was like, yeah, I was like, "Can you just hide that photo and send it to me though? I wanted to keep it." You know what I mean? But I was like, "Yeah, no problem." But it was funny.
I know how that feels, James.
That dude.
Huh?
I know how that feels when somebody gets something next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on, what did you get? A coin that's from 1700s? When I get a railroad spike.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, when he pulled that up, we were just pulling up the nonsense. Just basically clean up what nothing was really cool. And then it was like him. He just like tosses that in. It was with the Helios too. What?
Mark is in the chat room.
Brother,
Mark is in the chat room.
Goodbye.
Mark.
Real
Judy, I love you.
things aren't illegal in Kentucky.
Love you.
I don't think anything's illegal in Kentucky. My goodness.
What's up, two bros?
I went to Kentucky my first time to walk on some boats, and there was people walking around with sidearms. Dude, I'm like, whoa! In the airport, everyone had their guns being delivered on the same thing where the luggage goes. There was gun bags coming through. I was like, that's my first time going far out.
First have been in Kentucky. I liked it down there. It's peaceful. It's definitely like
Yeah,
Smells
it's surely
different. Smells
peaceful.
nice.
Everybody's
Smells
got a gun.
it's not for everyone. Yeah, you have to be kind of into that, like, you know, peaceful. But I'll tell you a crazy story. So we were doing a survey for a gas pipeline they were putting in, and I'm doing an archaeology survey, clearing it, make sure there's no cemeteries, this and that. So we're just working, we're you know, wherever they're laying the pipeline, we're walking up and down these hills, clearing all this stuff. We came across, and this is in Kentucky, we came across this like trailer, and we're like, and it was just like a little like RV trailer, you know, small one. We're like, how the heck did this thing even get here? What's it even doing here? Is it a hunting blind or something? We went and we peeked into it. We knew right away what it was. It was like, oh, it's like Breaking Bad, you know? I was like,
Wow.
We stumbled across a little operation.
Oh boy.
No one was there, you know what I mean? But you seen all the equipment. It was like, we're just gonna move on. I was like, boy, they're gonna be pretty pissed when that pipeline comes through.
Benny, there was a show that because I know you're an archaeologist, and I thought this was cool. Talking about like graveyards and stuff. Do you ever seen that? You heard about that place that's in the middle of the woods, and you can't. It won't grow anything.
Mm-hmm.
Expedition X did a thing on it, and they found out in that circle the reason why you can't grow nothing is because there's a cemetery in it.
Yeah, so you look for the tree of life. There's a couple indicators, but stuff that doesn't grow.
Yeah, like in that part right there, there was nothing growing, and like, why is there nothing growing?
Yeah.
They thought it was like UFO landings or whatever. But
that makes the most sense.
They did the ground stuff, and they found out there was like 12 graves right in that area. That's why nothing was growing.
And that's what we kind of find a lot of time. And I said, you look for like the cedar tree of life, because they were planted cemeteries and stuff like that. And that's kind of what we do. A big part of my job is when I go out and do the archaeology is we kind of look for that stuff because it's not all mapped. A lot of these are farmstead, you know, the family plots that aren't mapped. It's just where family was buried on old farmsteads. So we kind of go through and find that stuff. Yeah, you look for those bare spots, you know, it's just something that doesn't look right, you know, so you go and investigate it.
What if you don't mind me asking, what happens when you do find, or if you have found those plots? There's like no pipe here, or let's move the bodies. Like, how does that work?
So there's a couple options. The first thing that I always push for is you need to put a bend in that pipeline, bro. You know, and go around and avoid. Depending on how much they can do, it might require a monitor. Someone like me will go out and make sure they'll buffer out a little bit and make sure they don't hit nothing. But that isn't always the case, because what if you can't go to the left? What if you can't go to the right? And that community needs, you know, rare cases, they'll do a cemetery relocation. But that's like real rare. Like there's like no other, you know, like we're just, you know, these folks need whatever the line is going through. So they'll do a cemetery relocation. That gets pretty involved, and pretty crazy too. But like I said, that's more of the exception rather than the norm. Avoidance is the best course of action.
Benny, when are the sweatshirts going to be available? So I can.
I mean, technically they're available now. I'm gonna try to get them on the site this week.
No,
they're just on the website, but we got them.
Yeah,
it's the little things, Ben. I'm sorry, Cole. It's the little things that you like when you know we as the I'm uneducated in the aspect of archaeology, where I hear it, I just think of whips and old revolvers and a hat like this, Indiana Jones. You know what I mean? And it's interesting to know what it really is.
Yeah, well, there's different fields. Like I said, you have like the academia, your professors doing the teaching. I'm in what they call cultural resource management, CRM for short. And so basically, like whenever they're building stuff, They're building roadways. They're putting in the solar facilities. They're putting in the gas wells. We go in and we kind of look and make sure there's, no issues. And then we give our recommendations, like, hey, like I said, there's a cemetery reroute.
It's interesting. So you're not over there sweeping away and then cracking vases that are releasing curses in Egypt. You don't do that.
Not all the time. I mean, sometimes it gets crazy, no doubt. I've worked on crazy sites where it is wild. But most of my focus though is northeast. You know what I mean?
So Benny, what's the oldest grave site you've ever found?
Well, I've worked on pre-contact burial mounds before. So I mean,
what's pre-contact?
Before. Yeah, I was there trying to think. This was probably like 800 AD. You know what I mean? Stuff.
Oh,
like in there.
Damn,
that's a pretty long time ago.
Something like that.
Hey, said man.
But you can find like burials and stuff that are a little bit older, but the preservation gets a little bit hard. The older it gets for all, just.
Benny, I gotta say this.
I don't like historic. Like initially, I was going to be a forensic anthropologist, but I'm not into fresh stuff. Like that's not my bag. I'm cool on that. So like back when I was a freelance archaeologist and like looking at projects and I would see like a historic cemetery removal, I'd pass on that. You know what I mean? Because
pass.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Seen body wax once. I don't need to see it twice.
Benny, I gotta tell you this real quick, and before I gotta go, you'll like this one. I don't know if you guys have heard this one too, but so my mom did the 23andMe, and of course, I always heard my grandmother was Spanish, German, English, that kind of stuff and everything. And then my mom found out that we have mostly European and stuff.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so she found out that also it's a relation to us was they found in Scotland a female in a tomb. And they don't know a name because it wasn't written down or anything, but it was, they called her Anna or Annie or something like that. And they said, blue eyes, red hair, or black hair, black eyes, which I'm thinking red hair, blue eyes kind of thing, Scottish stuff. And my mom found out she was like 70 or 80% related to this woman. And she was like a cook she had cooking stuff in her, like where her grave was, and her everything like that. And
that's crazy. You would trace that back. I always think that's cool. Like, some folks can't trace back because of records or whatever. But when you're really able to go back and, I don't know if any of y'all ever tried that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
My mom is 80 to 70, and I'm 30 to 40% related to this woman. And now she's in a museum in Scotland or England or something like that. And
nice.
That's what I would love to just go over there to say, hey, have papers say she's related to me somehow.
Hey, is it weird? I was the only one with red hair in my family, so I traced the milkman's.
Well,
it wasn't me.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay.
I said, I wonder what that milkman. Oh, hey, this makes sense.
Nice sticker.
Nice stamps.
Yeah.
So Tatiana, you're talking about this now. It's gonna be crazy. So Jessie, for the longest time, she would say, "Hey, Tatiana's not yours. She's if she comes out half black, it's the mailman's and all this stuff." Everything like that. And that was our joke for us. And like they put her to sleep because it was emergency C-section.
Oh, wow.
For Tatiana. because she was
Dobby.
she was breached.
Dobby's free.
Her heartbeat was messed up. Right, Jesse? Come here. And all this stuff. And they couldn't wake Jesse up. The first thing I woke her up, and the first thing she said was, "Did she come out black?" That's the first thing she said to me. And that's our little gag with Tatiana's, because we always said that to each other. And then Jessie says now that she's like, "Yo, she's from the store. We don't know who your dad and mom are."
Mailman strikes again.
Picked her out of the cabin
has female Kratos shirts that are pink now.
Oh, hey, check it out. Yeah, that real deal got milk.
Did you put your cake away?
Yes.
Okay. Is it that?
Polly
Whoa.
Pockets.
Check that out.
Polly Pockets.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta wake Miss Jessica up early tomorrow.
Yeah, have a good night, man.
All right, Cold. Hey, it's been rad, man. Cheers, brother. Have a good one.
Take care, Colt. Have a good night.
She just said she wakes up to
Night,
the alarm.
Colt.
I wake up to the alarm and she says, "Give me 10 more minutes."
That's me.
That's what she
Right.
says to me. You have a good night, guys. I'll talk to you
Yep.
soon.
Take care.
All right. Good night, Colt.
Bye, bro.
I'm trying to get Ben to come down to Brooklyn, dude. So
I
that we can
wanna
go
come
right from, we can go right from Sheepshead Bay in Brooklyn right to the coffee shop.
No.
Brooklyn, baby.
The coffee shop.
Brooklyn,
The
baby.
coffee.
I'm trying to plan a thing where I can go hang out. It was like it'd be a good combo trip because I can go see my brother, and then I can go and magnifish. It's kind of just like
Ben.
the world just going like, dude, what are you doing?
Sheepshead Bay, legendary,
I
dude.
know.
Legendary. Every time you go,
Well, put
somebody's
some down there
throwing.
too. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a little fun as well. You know what I mean?
That's
Ex Colt.
no.
Yeah, we'll be going down there.
Honey.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
it is the
No.
summertime, so
You're pretty
really
busy.
not far.
Fidget spinner.
Yep.
Fidget spinner.
What?
You
When
gotta
you get
see this
oh,
Oh,
Whoa!
what? Oh,
It's
ooh.
it's
snitch.
yeah, the snitch.
Yeah.
It's called my precious spinner.
Oh, the precious.
Yes, the precious.
I made for what was it? One of my daughter's birthday. I think it was her 10th. We had a Harry Potter theme.
Oh yeah.
And I made a bunch of like Harry Potter themed objects, and I had a bunch of those and floating candles, and I attached them on like invisible wire and hung them like throughout the apartment. So we had snitches all over.
Oh, that's cool.
Snitching.
Yeah.
We'll be snitching.
I made the wanted
Oh,
poster.
God. Damn.
Everybody posed with it.
That's cool.
Wow.
There it is. Beside him.
Careful, don't get it too close.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's already pulling.
Here you go. That's gonna be a short, man.
That's a short. That's a short right there.
Hey,
yeah.
Barbie warned you.
Somebody, clip it.
Can you guys hear me still? Did it just destroy the mic?
No, it's
you're
okay,
good.
man.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Yeah. This
That's
is the man's
insane.
magnet.
How
Oh, it's
heavy is
heavy.
that thing?
This is
Yeah, that-
measuring at 8.4 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah,
the
it's
measurement.
Here.
it got a
big
little
one.
weight to it.
Oh, we know it sticks. A really nice clean bottom,
That
you
thing
know.
is-
It's
Yeah.
pretty scary, actually.
I put
Is
the
that a
ding plate on
360?
that one, James.
Yeah.
You can see that the ding plate on there.
Yep.
Mhm.
So,
is
But like
there
I
a-
really wanted. I was really like trying to I've been working on this fully enclosed 360 since I released 360s. And it's like a back and forth thing with this. I'm
don't
like,
have any metal teeth.
yeah.
but,
It must have sounded so loud clicking the magnet on here.
but James, if you can take some pictures of the bottom and show it how enclosed it is.
Well, there's still can get. It's not like a waterproof barrier, I don't think.
No, it's an aluminum ding plate that gets welded on before it gets magnetized.
Couldn't think of the word.
Okay.
So is that a 360 or is that?
So
a
it's not because I can't, because if I did it still, it would, the magnetic field would just it just wouldn't work. So it's aluminum, so it's not as strong as the steel. So after like I say, it's not something. It's like it's just one of those things where we add them because I figure it's a get out of jail free card. It's how I like to always look at it. You get a couple bad hits, that thing might absorb it, which could have been bad for if it was just a raw, raw underneath. And that was just because this is like when I first started doing the 360s, it was just like, I mean, how can I protect this the most, how can we protect this bottom, So it's like I said, just
power.
But you could have the bottom with like it's the bolt that retains it, because you do a groove in the magnet. So
that, you would have to get a thicker plate that would deduce a little.
Yeah, but you could do thicker at that place alone, and have the groove bigger in the magnet, so it goes through and keeps everything in. And do your
challenge Kratos.
What?
Don't challenge Kratos himself.
I'm not challenging.
No. It's all a lot of the magnet designs and like tweaks and modifications come from shooting the shit with people, with magnet fishers. Team Craig, hang out and shooting the breeze. Like, there's a lot of good ideas. Mike 907, he's out there. We've shot the breeze by a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. It's all good input. Stuff's all good.
I'm still waiting for a launcher.
Because here's the truth. Who are the folks that are out magnet fishing every weekend? So, it's like those folks have very good insight on things.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like one of the things that's cool is like Kratos, like how he was like, we talk to the team all the time and take input from them. It's a strength.
Yeah. I wish I had a Poseidon, but I don't have one.
I was telling them like we have the Poseidon now. I waited 2 years to be able to afford to save for that magnet, and it's like I don't want to take it anywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the bridge might get stuck. Oh, the floor it might get stuck, or I'm gonna
get stuck. and the truth is that's a heavy magnet.
When
you start dealing with these magnets that are on the extremes, that's not something you want to watch where you're tossing that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to guarantee there's no
the heavier it is, the harder it falls.
Yeah.
You telling him to be careful? Really? Look who you're talking to.
And even more, you're gonna get more art broken if you lose it.
Yeah. He's gonna go dive in and get it.
That's what we were thinking. Like, especially if the park over here where we got the safe, like I think I might go in for that one. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. We need to get that Kratos 3000 single-sided on the side of that safe.
Oh, that's next, Ben. That's next. I'm getting that single-sided
3,000 pounds direct pull force.
Yeah.
Direct pull force. That's the safe.
They're ready, and I don't think they're in stock. No, the Poseidons are out of stock. Take care, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
Out of stock already.
See you, two brothers. Thanks for stopping by, bro.
What do you order? Like 4 Poseidons?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, they're
I
gone
see
so
so many single-sided magnets on bridges.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's like if you go. I wish it was like if you get a camera and just like look under some of those popular bridges, and you would just see like the single-sided graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the cheap double-sided too.
Mm-hmm. Well, because that's the thing with like once you get out of there, you're at that weird angle, and it gets kind of hard, and you get those bigger magnets. If you don't got a rope that's strong enough to take that weird contortion, it's just gonna snap.
Yeah. Funny thing about the rope, you sent a rope to Julie. Was the first time you sent a colored rope?
Mm-hmm.
I think
mm-hmm.
that rope almost broke when we had to rescue our magnet.
Oh no! What were you using
it was on the Titan, and we were like cranking it up with the thing, and I think the way the magnet was, you had a beam. We were on that side, and it was on the other side.
Oh,
that's so. Joker, you're bringing up an excellent point, and that's kind of what we're talking about the contortion. So, like, say you have your winch or whatever that's so many pound pull force, and your rope is above that pound pull force. That's cool if you're at a straight shot.
Yeah.
But once you're at those weird angles, yes, it creates that extra.
Exactly, but we did have the magnet back, but the rope
To
was
get it back.
yeah, it was like slit at cut at some places that we needed. It wasn't cut. Sorry, it wasn't cut. It was about to let go.
Yeah, rule of thumb: damage ropes, even if it say bye to them.
Oh yeah, we did like clear that rope that day, but at least I had another one with me at that point. But we almost lost our brand new Titan with our brand new rope on that day. Yeah.
That would suck.
If you go,
that's why you always bring 2 ropes.
I could show you the part of the video when she's swearing a lot. Even in the video that I put a warning saying that there's gonna be a strong language at that moment in the video.
Was it in French?
Oh yeah, she swear in French.
She said tabernacle.
Oh, a lot of tabernacle. It's a tabernacle. Yeah, she did a lot of swearing, and she was like,
I want to know what that means.
oh, she was almost crying that she will never see her Titan again, and she got it back. She was so relieved.
And then you went home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we changed the rope, and she magnet fish again.
That reminds me of earlier today, I was breaking out Barbie's first ever pink rope, dude. So I break it out. We're about to use it. About to use it for the first time.
Yeah.
Falls off the bridge into the water. Never found again.
Get out of here!
Uncoiled.
Oh, hey,
and
you got the aluminum carabiner, so good luck, Chuck. You can't even.
Yeah. I'm taking the grappling hook, trying to scoop it. I'm like, oh.
Hey James, you have your favorite words.
Yeah.
Tabernacle. Yeah.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Dude, I was so upset. I was like, I didn't even uncoil this rope yet, dude.
'cause
It
he just
rolls
wants
off
to-
the bridge. Rolls. A rope rolling. I'm like, how is this happening?
So the rope
If
fell
he
off?
wants to take his
It's
on
round.
mine, it pops it up and it just rolled, and I'm like, he's like, oh no.
I tried to get the grappling hook to like scoop, pull it around, nothing.
You got to get
Yeah.
a camera on your rope.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah, but imagine if it was a camera sitting in a rope waiting to be used, and that's what fell
Oh,
off.
that would suck so bad.
Yeah.
You broke it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you'll get to try the freaking Poseidon. We'll give whoever wants to try it and come down, let them
Not me.
throw it.
I'm not allowed to.
It's only what is it? It's 8.4 pounds, 8.5 pounds.
I'll
and
try it.
the brute
Heavier
wow.
than that weighs more than the kids when they were born.
Titans are 4.3 pounds. This is 8.3 pounds, so it's double.
What was the that square one that you had?
The
Oh, that's
Prometheus.
Proteus, aka Proteus.
Yeah, because he
named
lost
it.
a lot of parts.
Yeah, the Prometheus is 6,000 pound pull force block
How much does
magnet.
that weigh?
That is 7.3 pounds. So this one's an extra pound more. The
Yeah.
Poseidon.
Are you still using? Will you use your laces on the Poseidon?
Laces?
Laces out.
Your strings, your little
the ones that you use.
Oh, the tiny thing.
baby ropes.
I might go to a 10 millimeter for that one.
Okay,
10
finally.
millimeter.
Are y'all gonna have another face off when you get down here?
Oh yeah.
Thank
Or with
Kratos.
the heavy
I'll
one?
try. I'll
James
try
got
again.
4mm ropes.
Yeah. Oh, I used the 6 millimeter on everything, dude. And we've had tow trucks pull. The rope didn't. Those Kratos ropes don't snap.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they're still rated for 2 tons. It's okay. You don't need the freaking Wombo Jumbo 12 millimeter.
With that thinner rope though, like my thing is like I feel it on my hands.
It
So
hurts. It definitely hurts more.
When
Definitely
you're
hurts more.
pulling something heavy, that thinner rope just constricts so much and cuts into that.
Destroyed right here. Destroys right here.
Those thicker ropes kind of ease that little when you're getting that heavy. Yeah, I feel a little better on the palm, if you know what I mean.
I get it.
I
Okay.
would.
used thick
Yeah,
rope.
George, I lost her.
I'm
Real
sorry.
Yeah, George.
Yeah,
yeah,
that pink rope.
Barbie would, but she lost it because of James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sacrificed the thickness for distance.
Mhm.
You can throw the tiny rope really far.
Yeah.
And funny things, I beat James twice.
Yeah. That was my off season.
Has anybody ever tried like braiding like thinner ropes to maybe like get like a different?
That's what it is. That's inside.
No,
It's a
but
braided
like if
coil
you
rope.
took, I know that, but if you took like maybe like
double ropes.
yeah,
That's secret.
well, like what if you took like maybe braided it, but like different thicknesses, like a 4 millimeter and a 6 millimeter, and like to kind of get like an in between.
Be weird looking.
You know?
Fishing line rope.
Or you make like a nautical rope out of them, out of climbing rope.
You know about splicing now.
Yeah. Well, we were kind of talking about knots and stuff.
Yep.
I've seen some people take the knots to like crazy levels and do beautiful like braided knots on their magnets and stuff. It was almost like artistic. I think 907 was done that before. I know the magnetic Squatch back in the day.
Wait, Sasquatch, did something with his rope and lost it and regained it. He got it back, I think.
I don't know what the knot's called, but I basically do a regular knot. Then I take the loop, I blow around the magnet, and I tighten the whole thing.
Polymer. It's a polymer.
Polymer.
We are actually polymer purists too. I love that.
Polymer purists. Yep. Carabiner cowboys, polymer purists.
Yeah. I put that on the magnet all the time. I've never had a fall off the magnet.
Mm-hmm.
I even pulled it out with my car and truck with it, and it's never fallen off.
But the trick is untying the polymer knot.
Yeah, that's
now you'll never get it untied.
Cabinet.
Yeah,
that's what a knife is for.
Yeah, or a marlin spike. I use a marlin spike.
Yeah.
So I work on both. So we have marlin spike. It's a way to release tension on a knot. You'll slide it right through the different levels of the ropes. It actually creates a gap to slide it out.
Yeah.
A marlin spike.
Yeah, you guys should pick one up. He has like a whole.
Yeah.
What would you call it?
It's a pocket knife marlin spike.
Yeah.
But it comes with all the.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See how real deal rolling within the polymer knot.
Marlin spike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's only. I'm a magnet fisher. I don't care about which one of them.
Polymer purist. Sorry, Joker.
No, that's okay because I do use the carabiner on several occasions, and I do the knot that's on the magnetar ropes because it's just easier to remove the magnet, and that's it. That's the only reason. But me doing the knot, I would lose my magnet. I will need to use some tapes around or something because I suck at doing knots.
I had to look it up on YouTube to do mine.
Oh, I tried it, and
we got a cool tutorial on our YouTubes.
Yeah, I have one too.
Check it out.
Yeah, I think it was. Did you do like an impression of something during your knot thing? You did something funny.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, Donnie.
Yeah, I probably did. I don't remember.
Yeah, I love the video when you did when you had like gotten the magnet stuck to something and you went off screen and got it stuck to off screen. I love that one.
Yeah, that was my commercial for the Bondi magnet.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it was so funny. Like I love that.
I'll get a Kratos magnet. I'll do a completely different commercial.
Deal.
Hey, yeah. I'll post some videos. Have fun.
Yeah.
You should get a staff.
I have like 100 ideas I could do.
I got one of the. I honestly do have like one of the luckiest jobs in the world because I just get flooded with pictures all day and every day of cool stuff that people were finding. I mean, it is cool. Like you like wake up, it's like you open that phone, it's like, wow, that's crazy. Holy smokes, that's crazy. It's cool. It's like, I love seeing like folks' finds and sharing about it. And I said, you never know what's under there.
Mm-hmm. Donnie, if you get the staff, you got to do the Lord of the Rings thing with it.
Yeah.
You shall not pass.
I want to get a staff. I need a bigger staff.
And then you remove it and said,
we have a bigger one going to be coming out in a little bit. For
That's
for
good.
bigger
That's good. I need it
ones,
longer. It's all about the length.
but those things are kind of,
That's what she said.
you know, they're kind of not for every situation.
Yeah, there's only a certain one. When we go to
Yeah.
Central Park, we're on that rowboat.
Well, just a lot. It's,
Oh,
it's a lot of stuff.
You know, Donnie,
You know,
Me and Joker getting on that rowboat in Central
if
Park.
one of
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
want to go with him on the rowboat, be my guest. I'll watch from back there.
Hey,
You don't want to do the rowboat?
Scary.
It's gonna be funny to see
you go
both
with
of us going
Selena.
in the water.
No, because he gets so excited that he forgets he's in a rowboat and goes, okay. Like,
And the road's going
I'm
like
like-
this.
That's okay. Well, I'll go with James. You can go with Kalina.
It's only like 4 feet deep in Central Park. You know that? You believe that? You know the Bethesda Fountain, like the main place in Central Park, the Bethesda Fountain, the beautiful.
Yeah.
It's called the Central Park Lake. It's only like 5 feet in the middle,
that's not
but
deep
there's
at
like 3 feet of sludge.
well,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, that's why I need this thing.
yes, well, I'll go.
Like we had someone last year who literally dropped their phone. The next day we went out. They called us. Oh, can you please help us get the phone? Probably I don't know if you've seen the videos, but that same spot. There's like 3 feet of sludge, and the sludge must just consume and drag down slowly, and it's gone, dude. That's why if we get that stick, that's it.
Yeah.
Throw a couple sticks of dynamite down there, and then you magnifish it.
Yeah. Like they never emptied the Central Park Lake like they did in Boston. The Boston one they clear. This one has been emptied since 1850s. There's so much
was
treasure
like
in that water.
stupid. It was stupid. We didn't know about that thing about that they drain it. We arrived, we parked, we paid the fucking park.
Yeah.
We were removing everything from the car, and let's go just see
Boston Central Park, like the main
what
park
the
of Boston.
fuck.
Oh,
There's
drain the
nothing,
water out.
no water. We just pay like for 3 hours.
I'm sitting in a restaurant and I'm getting a text message. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, that was like me the one time we went to go off of some bridges in the river. Hit him up and was just like, we're not even getting like anything here. Like, what's up with this? Like, not even like junk. This is like abnormal. And then find out that they just dredged the river, like they just dredged the area, like, you know, the weekend before we went there, and it was like, well, that explains some things, you know what I mean? Yeah. We're sitting here probably tossing on the clay at the bottom of this freaking river, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
So we're at 2 hours. We just passed 2 hours. We'll end the live right now. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Thank you, everyone.
Been fun, y'all.
Here in the panel. So we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you, guys. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Night.